Hello everyone, welcome to LRDIPrep. This is Samir Sardana, and in this video we will be discussing chapter number 7 of 100 marks of reasoning question. So we have covered the first part of clock. In this video we'll be practicing some more question. In the previous video lesson we discussed the basic concept of clock, where we'll discuss the relative speed between the minute hand and the hour hand of the clock. And the question number 1 has been discussed, and we discussed the concept of relative speed of 11 by 2 degree per minute. Right, in a clock the angle between the minute hand and the hour hand of the clock will either be made at a speed of 11 by 2 degree per minute, or it will be destructed at a speed of 11 by 2 degree per minute, depending upon the position of the hour hand and the minute hand of the clock. Right, so for example, if the minute hand is behind the hour hand, if the minute hand is behind the hour hand, then till the time minute hand is overtaking the hour hand, there will be a destruction of angle. And if the position of hour hand is behind the minute hand, or you can say when the minute hand is ahead of hour hand, in that case the angle will be constructed till the time it overtake the hour hand. Right, so this is the main part that you need to understand the theoretical concept of clock. You need to know whether the angle will be constructed or destructed depending on the relative position of the minute hand and the hour hand of the clock. Now let's do the question number 2 here. You see that it asks find the time between 2 and 3 o'clock at which the minute hand and the hour hand make an angle of 60 degree with each other. All these four questions, right? All these four questions can be solved in a very short span of time if you know the concept of 11 by 2 degree per minute, and you know how to read the time in the clock. Now we are supposed to find out the time between 2 and 3 o'clock. So between 2 and 3 o'clock, so what you need to do is, to answer the question number 1, what will you do? You will first see the position of the hour hand and the minute hand when the time is 2 o'clock. So guys, this is when the time is 2 o'clock, this is the position of both of the two clock, right? This is 1, this is 2, and this is 12. Now tell me, what is the angle between both of these two clock? Angle between both of the two clock at this point of time is 60 degree. Right? Why it is 60 degree? Because a 5-minute period in a complete clock is represented by 30 degree. Right? Okay. Why it is so? Because the complete angle of 360 degrees divided equally among all the 12 parts, and so therefore every part of 5 minutes is equivalent to 30 degree. Now we are supposed to find out that between 2 and 3 o'clock, right? Not at 2 o'clock, between 2 and 3 o'clock, the time at which the angle will be 60 degree. Okay. See that when the time is 2 o'clock, this is how the clock will look like. Now if I want the angle between the minute hand, the hour hand to be at 60 degree between 2 and 3 o'clock, what you need is, this is only possible, this can only be possible when the minute hand will overtake the hour hand and then construct an angle of 60 degree, right? For example, so the angle of 60 degree can be made when the minute hand will travel this angle of 60 degree and then make another angle of 60 degree, right? So therefore, to make an angle of 60 degree, the minute hand need to travel a 120 degree angle. This is the, you see that when we are solving the questions of clock, we are supposed to take the distance in terms of degree and the speed in terms of degree per minute. Right, when we are solving the questions of time, speed and distance, we talk about the speed as kilometer per hour and the distance is measured as kilometer or meter. Here the distance is measured as in terms of angle and speed is measured as in terms of angle per minute, right? So now to make an angle of 60 degree, the minute hand need to travel first 60 degree to overtake and then make another 60 degree, right? To have an angle of 60 degree. Now that means in total minute hand will be traveling a distance of 120 degree. And what is the speed? Speed is fixed, right? The problem in time, speed and distance question is that in every question the speed is different, right? But in clock The relative speed between the minute hand and the hour hand is fixed, and that we have already known is 11 by 2 degree per minute. So all you have to do is, you don't need to waste time on this part, you need to understand it, right? And then in every question you need to use it straight away as a standard result. So time would be distance, that is 120 degree, and the relative speed 11 by 2 degree per minute, and you'll get your answer. That's 240 by 11. So between 2 and 3 o'clock, at this point of time, the angle will be 60 degree. You can solve it further. This will be 11 by 2, 22, and then 21 9 by 11 minutes. So after 2 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 21 and 9 by 11 minute, the angle between both of the two clock will be 60 degree. So this is the answer of the question. 21 minute and 9 by 11 part of a minute. This is how you need to write it down, of a minute, right? So this is the answer of the first question. Now if I have to solve the question number 2, in question number 2, you see that we are supposed to find out at what time the two hands of the clock will overlap. Now imagine a clock with a time of 2 o'clock, right? So minute hand will be here, and our hand will be in front of the number 2, and the minute hand will be in front of number 12. To overtake, you see that minute hand need to travel a distance of 60 degree. Why 60 degree? We already know that a 5-minute period is equivalent to 30 degree, 10-minute period will be equal to 60 degree. So the overlap will happen when a distance of 60 degrees travel. And by what speed it will be traveled? We already know relative speed is 11 by 2. So straight away the answer will be 120 by 11. That would be 11 into 1, right? 11 into 1, 10, right? 10 by 11, right? 10 after 10 minute and 10 by 11 part of a minute, the minute hand will overlap the hour hand. At what point of time they will be perpendicular to each other? At what point of time the hour hand and the minute hand will be perpendicular to each other? See that when the time is 2 p.m. When the time is 2 p.m., the angle we already know is equivalent to 60 degree, right? When I want both of the clocks to be perpendicular to each other, that means I want the angle to be 90 degree. Now the angle will be 90 degree when the minute hand will be at this position, right? Will be at this position. So you see that if minute hand is 60 degree behind the hour hand, but it need to be ahead by 90 degree, so the total distance that need to be traveled by the minute hand would be 60 degree to overtake plus 90 degree for the construction of the angle. That means the total angle that it need to travel is 150 degree. This is a distance that minute hand need to travel, and this distance will be traveled at a speed of 11 by 2 degree per minute, because that's the part that is fixed. You don't need to spend time on it again and again. So the answer will be 300 by 11. That tells me 300 by 11 will be 11 into 2, 22, 8, 11 into 7, 27 minute and 27 minute and 3 by 11 part of a minute. 3 by 11 part of a 1 minute. That would be the time when the clocks will be perpendicular to each other. And when I'm supposed to answer, are on the same straight line but are facing the opposite direction between 2 and 3 o'clock. See that between 2 and 3 o'clock, the time, when the time is 2 o'clock here, angle is 60 degree. The two straight lines need to be in opposite direction. That means that's possible when the minute hand will be exactly opposite to the hour hand. So that means when the angle between the minute hand and the hour hand is a 180 degree, at that point of time, minute hand and the hour hand will be exactly opposite to each other. That means the minute hand need to travel this distance of 60 degree, and then it need to make a travel, then it need to travel a distance of 180 degree. So 60 degree angle need to be traveled to overtake, and then 180 degree angle to be made. So total distance of 240 at a speed of 11 by 2 degree per minute. That's 240 by 11 by 2 degree per minute, which is 480 by 11. Now what is 480 by 11? It is 11 into 4, 44, 11 into 3, 30, 33. So 43 minute and 7 by 11 part of a minute. 43 minute and 7 by 11 part of a minute. That's the time when the two hands of the clock will be facing exactly in the opposite direction. So see that the complete concept of Solving the questions of clock lies in understanding the one single concept, and that is 11 by 2 degree per minute, which I explained to you in the first part of the video. This is the concept that will help you in solving most of the questions of clock. So now in the next part of the video, we'll be discussing some more questions. Please watch the first video if you want to understand the theoretical concept of the clock. Thank you so much for joining the session, guys, and more sessions will be coming up. These are my upcoming courses that I'll be launching on Unacademy Plus for students who are preparing for CAT 2021. So please spread the words among all the students who are preparing for CAT 2021. Arithmetic without formulas with 1000 practice question courses coming up in the month of January. Algebra with 750 question course, and comprehensive course of geometry with 750 practice question course, right? In this course, I will be telling you the complete concepts rather than just the formulas. We'll be understanding the reason behind the formulas rather than just cramming the formulas, right? So we'll be doing the complete set of 1000 question. On an average, 100 questions per chapter will be discussed with theoretical conceptual approach rather than the conceptual shortcut approach rather than the formulas based shortcut approach. So see you in the next part of the video, and subscribe to iconic membership of CAT for on Unacademy for your CAT exam preparation for 2021. There you will be assigned a personal mentor with test analysis and reports, and other management and test preparation will also be included, and all the benefits of Plus are automatically included under the iconic membership. All you have to do, okay, and also there's one more feature that has been made live on Unacademy learning app, that's ask a doubt. 24 hours 7 you can ask your doubts. Just click the question, highlight the question, and send it across. You will get your solution immediately. Thank you so much for watching this video. Subscribe to Unacademy Plus using my referral code LRDISME. This will help you in getting 10% off. Thank you.